So recently we've had a number of questions regarding EV charging. So I live in Fairfax and they've recently repurposed the parking lot. So we have EV compliant spaces here. So our takeaways, so you can see right now, and I'll come up to that, Fairfax has 3 EV charging spots, 2 normal spots and 1 van accessible spot. So let's look at a few things here that takeaways from me as an electrical engineer and any architects and owners. So one of the key things that changed in the code recently was the width of the spaces. But if you note where the EV charger is for the van accessible spot, you notice it has an accessible path of travel around that charger. So a person who's not able can get up to the charger, but also around it. And then the other takeaway is, let's go to the normal chargers. And you can see here 2 chargers that you got an electrical service. So dedicated electrical service meter in a, I guess generically called a Tesco panel, and you've got a charge point. So nothing unusual here other than if you get more chargers, the requirements increase for a number of accessible spots, but also the electrical loads. As we move, this is a level 2 charger. This is 240 amp circuits. But if we get to even more charges, let's say we fill this up, we're looking at significant electrical loads. So there are ways around that using EV charging controllers, and the electrical code allows us ways of optimizing the electrical load. But these are just some of the few takeaways from this parking lot in Fairfax. So, and the other interesting thing is there's a Model 3 and it's not parked in, Model S, and it's not parked in the EV charging spot.